Going too far? A former Fort Myers police officer recording this video claiming it shows officers initiating traffic stops outside of their jurisdiction. According to the department's own policy, that would be a clear violation. For In Your Corner investigator Mike Maso looking into this one.
We have the Fort Myers Police Department policy right here. It says officers are only allowed to leave the city if they're in hot pursuit or have special permission. They're not allowed to leave the city for ordinary traffic stops. A former Fort Myers police officer says he shot this video showing police pulling a car over for something that occurred in Lee County, not in Fort Myers.
Kind of strange audit to see a Fort Myers car way up there.
This former officer asked us to conceal his identity. We'll call him Ray. Ray says he was fired from the department unfairly and now wants to expose how officers are initiating traffic stops outside of their jurisdiction. Ray claims seeing several officers recently parking their cruisers in the median along 6 Mile Cypress, outside of the city limits.
I've seen this before several days prior to that. That aroused my suspicion and decided, let me check it out some more.
So last Friday, Ray used his cell phone camera to record a police officer driving south along 6 Mile Cypress, heading towards Lee County. When Ray turned his car around, he says he was able to record the cruiser after it pulled over a car that was heading towards Fort Myers, but the traffic stop was initiated in Lee County. The video shows the car had come to a stop just inside Fort Myers city limits. You can even see the city limits sign in the video.
I decided to turn on my phone and follow this vehicle, and I turned back around and noticed he pulling the car over, well before he entered the city jurisdiction.
The video shows the officer pulling the car over right about here, just a few feet inside the city limits of Fort Myers, which means the actual offense occurred here in Lee County. A few minutes later, Ray turned his car around and recorded the scene again, showing how the officer and the car he pulled over had since moved forward, placing both vehicles further inside the city limits. You can see they are now further away from the sign marking the city's border. We wanted to know what the police department had to say about this. We even offered to show them the video, but never heard back. We also wanted to know why the officer pulled over this red Toyota in the first place. This video shows the officer's unit number is 357, so we requested a copy of all tickets he issued last Friday. The officer reports stopping the Toyota at 6 Mile and Heritage Palms, and we found he wrote 2 additional tickets in the same area. Each driver was cited for speeding. We don't know if those traffic stops were initiated outside the city limits or not. We spoke with an attorney who says traffic tickets issued outside an officer's jurisdiction would likely be considered null and void if they were contested in court. In the studio, Mike Maso, Fox 4 in Your Corner.